Hoi hoi, this is Mega Nikoi, and I'm back at the Spiral Abyss. I've floundered around a bit in the Spiral Abyss yesterday, or actually a lot, utilizing several teams, and well, I think I've found the two teams that are actually really great to utilize in Spiral Abyss. Of course, you see here my Melt Ayaka team. With Kanazura, Xiangling, Ayaka and Bennett. Which is actually really a strong team. It does have its downsides at times, but it's really strong. And there's another team which does have Raiden and Nahida in it, but you'll see where and why I will use it. So let's just hop in and show you what I've found out. Could do floor 11 as well, but yeah, you know what, I don't really care. I just want to show you. First of all, I will build this team to keep you a bit in suspense on what I going to utilize. So, now, that's the second team. You think, but why do you put it in? You'll see. Yeah, Raiden, and we will go to Yalan, of course. Nahida. And who will our last? Oh, will it be Kokomi? You know. This is actually, you will see. Just take a look. So it's a Hyper Bloom team. I've already explained it to the Twitch audience. But yeah, now you will see it in action. Of course. That's me being dumb. Yeah. No, this is me being dumb. No problem. Let's see. Well, I do get staggered a bit at times, but it is as it is. Oh, get staggered because I'm really bad at dodging. And the timing is a bit unfortunate, I would say. Oh, no, here we go. Well, it's taking a bit longer because I'm being a bit scuffed in execution. But that's no problem. See? Easy peasy enough. Still, I'm able to do it a bit faster, but it doesn't matter that much. Oh no! Let's see what happens. Oh no, I'm being a bit of a dummy here. So let's do this right here, right now. See, it's easily doable. Yeah, but I'm contracting towards easily. Yeah, that's not good because I was already thinking forwards. But no problem, I know what to do. Let's see. Yeah, don't. Oh, target priority at times is so scuffed with this game. Yeah, and then you have these nasty critters. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, do beware, you can get scuffed up with these. Yeah, go fast, go quick, and do not keep dodging as fast and as good as you can. Oh, come on! Oh, why does it take so long? Oh my! Why does it take so long for my characters, for my gene to get the elemental particles? That's actually weird. It shouldn't happen. Get into Magukenkis. Have fun with Magukenki. Come on. Yeah, that's nice. Good. Yeah. Phew. I should be able to do this. Yeah. If you have that one left, one of them left. It depends on which one you have left. You have to focus it down, and you can, if you still have enough time, you can gather your energy and not waste your bursts. But as you have seen, at least in the first half, I was able to survive those nasty consecrated critters. There. I would say they're quite tough. Do have a reasonable amount of HP. Oh well, you know what? I'm just going to show you. Let's go to Honey Impact. Let's just take a look. There should be magical beasts or elemental. I think it's magical beasts, but I'm not totally sure about that. Oh yeah, consecrated red vulture consecrated Scorpion. Let's take a look at how. Oh my, those things are actually quite tanky. I would say maybe at about 900,000 HP. That's a lot of HP you have to get through. And the problem is you have both of these things, so yeah. And they dish out a lot of damage as well. And they do stagger a lot. I mean, I'm not saying they are the worst enemies ever, but they are really tough to deal with. So yeah, you have to have a team that can stay alive and is a bit resistant, a bit more resistant to stagger than than most teams. So I would advise using maybe a Chong-Li. What is it? A Shinshu. Another shielder. I mean, utilizing all kinds of bursts and skills that can make you invulnerable and stagger resistant is also good. Using Raiden is good. It's really difficult to say what kinds of teams to use, because it doesn't really matter that much as long as you have enough damage. But yeah, let's see. And then, oh yeah, the triple Genkis. Let's take a look at those. Automaton. I mean, let's see. Magu Genki. Let's see. So this is the normal version, which has about 1.8 million. Marriott General. Oh, the triple Genki has about, well, I would say 1.3 or something. I don't know, maybe 1.25 million. I don't really know, but yeah, I would say variant 5 months affix Samurai Ninja Force Dutch affix. Yeah, Mass Bunshin, Ice Bunshin, and Wind Bunshin. So these are the ones that are. Oh. Yeah, I would say they do have less. Oh, that's Nilo. That's a different kind of abyss statistics. Gazwa. But coming back to the triple Genkis, if you do struggle with the triple Genkis, it's quite easy. You have to the biggest priority is DPSing down the Cryo Genki, but he always comes to you most of the times. At times he does dash away. The Wind Genki, the Animo Genki, yeah, that's the second priority. And the last one is actually the original one, because the original one is actually the least active, the least damaging, and the least nasty. So the Cryo one is really the nastiest with his Cryo field. The Animal one can be also quite nasty, but the normal one is actually nearly like a sitting doll. Yeah. So let's go on to the next boss. Now I do have, well, oh, actually, I am quite really. Let's see, boom, 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 boom. if they ever go, oh yeah, if you do have ways of doing it like this, I would do it like that, because then you have the possibility of actually doing a lot of damage. So you do want to have a dendro electro reaction with, in order to get oh wow, actually this goes quite quickly even. So if it goes invisible and you have marked it somehow with something, but you have your dendro and electro reactions, that's the way you can absolutely directly immobilize it when you know where it is. If you know, so when this boss, the Dorito King, sets out its first 4 constructs that you normally would need to destroy, and you know where the invisible boss is at that time, you go to the invisible boss, you do a dendro electro reaction, it gets well, that triggers it to become vulnerable. It becomes visible, and you can go ham and spam with electro dendro reactions and maybe some other reactions as well, as you have seen. And it's kinda easy peasy. It makes it really easy peasy. So yeah, I was being a bit dumb here. So where is the next one? Once you know where the next one here is, you concentrate on the one with the snake. Oh, and don't stay stuck. You have to keep on going. Do your cycle, do whatever it needs to be done in order to deal with all of them. And as you can see, that was a really clean run. Really clean run. That was really clean, because normally I don't have it like that. Normally I struggle much more, but well, at times I can have a nice video. So, as you have seen, I found the teams to utilize. The first half, well, I can show this team again a bit, but yeah, these are the stats. Well, just is what it is. Favonia Sword, 4-piece Viridescent, Constellation 2. This actually makes some difference. I don't know, I would say if you would have a Constellation 1 Kazuha, that already changes a lot. Constellation 0. Thing is, I cannot really simulate a Constellation 0 Kazuha. Though, I would say, yeah, maybe you will lose about 20 to 30% of the damage output. Which is a bit scuff, but yeah, it is as it is. Of course, still 10-10-10, yeah, strangling, all these stats, as you can see. Yeah, Favonis Lance, 4-piece Emblem, Constellation 6, these talent levels. No. Okay, you've seen it yesterday if you've watched my video. I'm just showing it quite quickly. Oh, no, come on. Oh, come on, that's me being a bit dumb. Well, again, Chimanova Reminiscence, Blizzard Raya. Well, Constellation 1 it's a nice cooldown diminisher for the skill. Talent levels 10, 10, 10. It's nice. Bennett. Well, all these stats. Weapon Scarlet Blade, artifacts, 4-piece Noblesse. Constellation 6, which is actually, I would say, if you want to play Melt Ayaka, you might not want to C6 your Bennett. But yeah, even if you do, it is as it is. It will have some other upsides in other teams. But yeah, for Melt Ayaka, I wouldn't recommend that. So, let's go to the other team. This is one. Deploy, let's see. I mean, my Raiden Shogun I showed yesterday. Well, that's still the same attack, the same crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, electro damage bonus, weapon still the catch, yeah. Artifact set still, Emblem of Severed Fate, 4-piece. Constellation 1, does help a bit in more damage output, and energy recharge for everyone. Yeah, still the same talent levels. Let's go to Nahida. Still the same elemental mastery, crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge. Actually, well, nothing else. Oh, sack frag. Still refinement 3, nice. Still 2-piece emblem, 2-piece wanderers, constellation 0, talent levels 6, 10, 8, quite nice, works. Well, Yelan, yeah, you've seen my Yelan in the past as well. She's still, well, max HP is 32 fifth, 32k 568 HP, crit rate and crit damage. Well, this is nice, this is so copium. And the recharge is actually pretty good, pretty decent, nice hydro damage bonus as it should be. Favonius Warbow, I would say one, if not the best in slot weapon, her 4-star option. Artifacts 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate. Well, this is actually not that impressive, actually. Nope. Constellation 0. I want more constellations. Yeah, this doesn't do much, but that's nice. Talent levels 4, 9, and 10. I might want to double crown her, but it is as it is. A pretty nice Yelan. Could be better. And then my Jean. Nice, 23. Nearly 2400 attack. Crit rate is reasonable. Crit, no, actually, meh. Is actually copium. Healing damage bonus. Healing bonus is always nice. Good energy recharge. And, well, some animal damage bonus. Weapon Scarlet Blade. Good weapon for her. Well, these are her artifacts. Actually, she hasn't changed much in all the time, as you can see. And there's a lot of, how would I put this, a lot of focus on having as much attack as possible, with a bit of crit rate, in order to have her be a bit of a damage dealer. Constellation 0, talent levels 6, 9, and 10. I really want that healing. That burst healing really does a lot. And yeah, this is a Hyper Bloom team utilizing burst, well, your normal burst Raiden, your normal burst Yelan, your normal burst Nahida, and it's a kind of, I would say, a hybrid team in that respect. It's because I don't want to keep on changing my Raiden Shogun and having the possibility of actually, yeah, doing all kinds of teams. I mean, I could put in Kazuha and maybe do an Ayaka national team on the other side. That's a possibility. But I will admit that Nahida and this whole stuff, it works. I mean, my Nahida isn't really built to be the best of the best, but she works well enough. And yeah, again, I'm not one to say you have to build like this. I would say if you can build it better, do build it better. If you can get better artifacts, do get better artifacts. You will thank yourself by getting better artifacts. And no, I won't be jealous if you really have Raiden, Yeland, Nahida and Jean that work better. Or maybe you get a better team. But this is a team that actually works. Raiden is your on and off field electro applier and DPS. Yelan and Nahida are off field DPSs. But they all work quite well together. They synergize well. And Jean is also for a bit more reaction damage, the healing, the VV shred, etc. It's all Gucci if it works together. And I would say, if you can build this team, I would recommend this. I mean, you could go for instance, Raiden, Yelan, Nahida and Bennett. That's also a possible team. Yeah. It's not a bad team if you utilize Raiden, Yelan, Nahida and Bennett. It's a kind of weird Burgeon, Hyper Bloom, whatever team. Yeah. If you would want my opinion on the current Abyss, yes, it is really difficult. I will say that. I will say that floor 12-1 is actually kind of... Now, the first chamber is quite simple. I mean, you have to just DPS down all the robots on the first half, and in the second half, well, having some crowd control and, well, how would I say it? Swirling is actually really great. I mean, if you have Venti is good, but I wouldn't recommend Venti against Magus. Sucrose could be is also utilizable, but even Sucrose isn't that great either against the Magus. If you have Kazuha, utilize him. Not saying that you have to utilize him, but he makes it really easy. He has this nice crowd control, he can suck enemies in, he has this big ass fields that he can put down, the whole swirling field, infusing with any element that you really want to. And it's all Gucci. And yeah. Are there other teams that you can try? Yeah, maybe Mona Vape with Kazuha. I would even recommend Child International in the second half. If you can play Child, you love Child, go play Child in the second half. In the first half, yeah, it depends. You could use Shinshu instead of Yelan. The thing is that you will have to adapt to the longer cooldown of Shinshu for his burst and also skill, which is a bit tricky. I use Yelan because she has a shorter cooldown, and she can also travel quite long distances with her skill. Like this. Really like it. But yeah, there's a lot possible, and I would say take a look at what other people do as well. And you, I've had some nice time showing you how this works, having a fun time in Abyss. and showing that you don't have to utilize the supposed meta, because the most important thing is that you use the characters that are the best suited towards the playstyle, the positive and also negative parts of your own playstyle, which can enhance your positive parts of your playstyle and also compensate for the negative parts of your playstyle. Yeah, that's that. Hey, have a nice time and see you later. No, this is not what I wanted. Bye.